I was going to read that story, but...
Oh, yeah. You had a Reddit story you wanted to get an
Yeah.
opinion on.
Should we do it?
What the hell? Let's give the people what they want.
Guys, we really need more views on our stuff. So we're going to read a Reddit story. Can you hand me my computer?
Yeah.
It is mom themed. But we're hoping that this also incites that eventually people will send us their own stories about their mom or things about their mom that we can talk about. Like, we'd love to do like a mom of the week type of thing. But I thought this one was cool. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's lock in. I haven't read the whole thing. So if it's really bad, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, if it's really bad, we will cut it out.
Okay, this one reads, am I the asshole for telling my mom I won't ever forgive her if she breaks her promise and takes my half-sister on a 13th birthday weekend trip if she doesn't do my delayed 16th birth trip first? Long fucking title.
Okay, so this girl is jealous of her sister. Go ahead.
Half-sister.
Half-sister.
Okay. It says, I, 17 female, am my mom's oldest kid, and there's been a lot of upheaval since she and my dad broke up when I was 1. This next part is confusing.
Okay.
But lock in. I don't think it matters that much. She started dating her husband when I was 3, and she got pregnant fast. Then they broke up. One of my half-sisters was born while they were broken up. They had a brief period of getting back together and conceived one of my half-brothers before breaking up again. I was 8 by the time they got back together for real, and I was 11 when they got married. After they got married, things settled, and my mom started doing this one-on-one things with each of my half-siblings, but she had excuses for not doing them with me. So for big birthdays, which is like 5, 10, 13, 16, and 18, she has talked about these one-on-one weekend trips to celebrate. She'll do one-on-one spa trips with my half-sisters. She'll take the boys to an indoor sports place for the day. Sometimes she'll take them for an overnight stay in a hotel that has a huge pool and water slide. Those aren't for any special reason. My mom mostly takes me to run errands for one-on-one time with me. It's never fun, and my mom gets frustrated when I don't know everything she wants. But my mom gets different stuff every week. Well, yeah, and that's grocery shopping.
Yeah. I get different stuff every week too, girl.
That would be crazy. I mean, like, your mom sounds like a bitch so far, but like, that's crazy to be like, she wants different groceries every week. When I was 15, I told my mom I felt like she favored my half-siblings, and I asked if she cared more about having a good relationship with them because she loved their dad and hated mine. She told me it wasn't true and asked where I got the idea from. I told her she made a big deal out of birthdays and making them a priority and one-on-one time, but she doesn't do the same for me. I told her the birthday thing started before I turned 13, but we didn't go away for the weekend. I told her she never takes me to the hotel overnight so we can swim and use the water slide together. My mom told me we'd do the trip for my 16th birthday, and she promised she would stop making me feel less important. But then she was really sick on my actual 16th birthday, and we didn't get to go. And then her husband's mom died, and they had to spend a lot of money on the funeral, so she told me we'd have to delay it. But she promised me she would make sure my delayed 16th birthday trip was the next trip to happen. And she would not do one with one of my half-siblings until then. And she had stuck to it, but my half-sister is turning 13, and my mom started talking to her about where they should go. I brought it up to my mom, and she looked startled. She said making up my 16th birthday was taking longer than planned, but it would happen, and maybe we could do an extra special one for my 18th instead.
What? She needs 2 extra years to plan it?
I don't know. I asked her if that would be one-on-one, and she said if it goes bigger, it would need to include everyone. I told her I didn't want that. I said I wanted the 2 trips. The others would go in my shoes, and I told her if she takes my half-sister before making it up to me, then I will never forgive her. I told her I will never believe that she doesn't prefer them. She said I was being unreasonable and compromises need to happen. I asked why she asked me to compromise and not them. I asked why she even kept me if I'm such a burden. She got mad and told me she never said or implied anything like that. She said I was looking to see the worst in her, and then she told me she felt like I shouldn't hold it against her and my half-siblings, and it would be reasonable to think I wouldn't want to punish them for not being able to make it up to me yet. She's 17. She writes weird.
Okay.
I told her I didn't care if they were disappointed at having to wait, that I was still waiting for one damn thing and hoping she wouldn't break another promise. I told her I was dumb to ever believe her because she's a liar and she clearly prefers them. She started yelling, but I walked away from her and we haven't talked since. Am I the asshole?
I'm going to say no. I think if you're a young girl and you're asking your mom for reassurance and love and the same treatment as your other siblings, then it's on your parent to validate you and like show up in a way that makes you feel loved and chosen. That's kind of sad.
It's so weird because there's like always this like sibling rivalry thing. Like I remember you and I definitely had it. Like mom would talk about it. She's like, you guys always fought over me. Like who is going to get to sit next to me? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Who's going to get to sit in the front seat next to me? Although that was less about that. But she never like played favorites in that way where she was like, oh, Hannah, you come sit next to me. Tess, you come sit next to me.
Yeah.
I think it's weird when moms do that. Like they single out a kid and they're like, you come do this with me.
That is really strange. I know mom has done separate special things with each of us, but I guess it's never felt like I've gotten something that you didn't get or vice versa. I mean, we got different things.
It was also never like kind of thrown in the other one's face. Like we're going on this trip one-on-one together.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've definitely felt FOMO when you've gone on trips with like just the two of you or you and Papa and I wasn't able to be there. And I'm like, oh man, I didn't get to get in on like the family bonding and memories. But yeah, I think the mom is carrying resentment from this girl's father into their dynamic. Like she got to have these other children with this man that she eventually was able to marry and worked a relationship out with, and there's a pride to that. Like I was finally able to settle down and have a traditional family after this
and
first,
you're like the extra kid.
Yeah, because this first girl was born and then her dad left when she was 1. Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah, I wonder. I'm like, where's your dad? Like, do you ever see him? Do you guys live together at all? I can't remember what she said.
Yeah, I don't know what the solution for this girl is besides in therapy, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, she's almost an adult. She's 17. So, I mean, I will say, like, I think this goes for every family. Like, once you move out, your relationship with your parents gets better. Even if you have a good relationship with them, it's just nice to have your own space.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be like, you should never talk to her again. But you know, having like being at college or like being away, like I think will give you a better perspective of what it is you do want to eventually do.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Absolutely.
Applies to a lot of situations. I'm guessing the response to the story is that she's not the asshole.
Yeah, it was not the asshole. This person, the top comment said, not the asshole, but your mother is majorly. Despite what she says, she is favoring them over you. Not sure why she's so shocked when you pointed out to her. It's hard not to see the worst in her when that's all she's showing you. Do you have grandparents, aunts, uncles to stay with for a while? It sounds like you need some space from her. You were right to call her a liar because that's what she is. Yeah, it's so weird to be like, I'm not going to go on a trip with anyone else until we make this up. And then she starts planning the trip and she's like, well, you need to make a compromise. Also, like, why is a 13th birthday special at all compared to a 16th?
It is in Jewish culture, yes, but
it doesn't mention that they're Jewish, but I'm like...
Yeah, because then you'd be throwing a raver and learning from the Torah.
I guess at 13 is like when you become a teen.
That's true.
But like, does that really require a whole fucking trip?
No.
16 is more like... is the more celebrated one. It's like your sweet 16, you get a driver's license. Like it's so much bigger than a 13th birthday. So I feel like it's an extra slap in the face to go take a preteen somewhere especially one that you've taken on all these other trips, and then you're like, oh, my first child's 16th birthday is like whatever.
Yeah, that's a really big bummer.
It's a huge bummer.
Whenever I hear those stories, I'm always really curious to hear the other side of it. Like, maybe she's not fun to hang out with.
Their mom's like, you're just like kind of lame.
You're kind of a downer. No,
you're always like, meh, 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 why don't you love me?
Yeah, no, but even in this instance, hearing this girl's side, it sounds like there's a very clear issue this mom has with her daughter.
Yeah, it's so weird with that. Mothers and daughters.